Well, hello and good evening, and welcome to JW Night Talk. So, tonight we have a few callers lined up, and we'll get right to it. So, caller number one, you're on.
I'm a third generation JW, and I do believe in the religion. I was recently confronted with the question, if Jehovah does not lie and Jehovah does not change, then why all the new light? Of course, I answered with the scripture in Proverbs 4 verse 18 that shows us the light will get brighter for the governing body as we get closer to the time of the end. Lately, I have been questioning the application of this scripture. When you think about it, why would Jehovah give out false end-time dates?
Okay, caller number one. That was a good question. A lot of people look at, well, a lot of people within the Jehovah's Witness organization, they look to the governing body as the light getting brighter. So they look at a collective group of people, and it would be like, so for this scripture to apply, it doesn't. And so I checked just now the JW Bible, and I have my Bible where I have all four in one. And let's just look at that scripture, just so we don't take it for verbatim. So the Jehovah's Witness Bible says in Proverbs 4 and 18, and you notice again the Old Testament. It's an old Rutherford trick. They use a lot of these scriptures out of the Old Testament to try to make application today. Well, this doesn't apply to any group of people. Follow along with me. Proverbs 4 and verse 18 says, "But the path of the righteous ones is like the bright light that is getting lighter and lighter until the day is firmly established." Normally they just read that. So it says the righteous ones. So the path of the righteous ones is getting brighter and brighter. So that's what it says in their Bible. They made it plural and they made it apply to a group of people. Now, this is what's interesting, is if you look at the King James, the Amplified, the New American Standard, and the New International Bible, here's what it says. It says the path of the just is a shining light. So it's talking about a person, a just person. That's what it's talking about. So then we go to the Amplified. It says, but the path of the uncompromisingly just and righteous is like the light of dawn. Again, talking about a single person. New American Standard, but the path of the righteous is like the light of dawn. So talking about a righteous person. And the New International says the path of the righteous is like the first gleam of dawn. So it's talking about a righteous person. And if we carried on, it talks about the way of a wicked person is like deep darkness. They do not know what makes them stumble. And I would say, I would tell the caller to just read a little further on, and you can see that the way of the governing body is like the deep of darkness. They do not know what makes them stumble. You see, because they're using these scriptures not in a way that's applicable. Whoever wrote the New World Translation, all the way through, there's little add-ins. And in this case, it's this one scripture, a little add-in, makes it plural. It could make one believe that it's talking about a group of people, but it's not. If you read these verses and read the context, it's talking about us individually. Now, let me give you an example. When you were 1 year old, how bright was your light? Well, it was bright as it could be. When you were 5, was it brighter than year 1? When it was 20, was it brighter than year 5? When you're 40, was it brighter than year 20? Well, of course. As we move on in life, the light gets brighter. We gain more knowledge, we gain more wisdom, we gain more experience. And that's how life works. And that's really what this scripture is talking about. So I would say re-examine the scripture. And the governing body does twist things. So let's go on to caller number 2. Caller number 2, you're on right now.
Hello. I'm dating a Jehovah's Witness. We're both in our early 20s. I'm not a JW or anything. He always wants to pick me up at night, and he had his car windows tinted recently. He is always busy during the day, and most of the times it's after dark when he meets me somewhere weird. Like one time we had to meet out of town a few miles on the side of a country road. Do you think he's ashamed of me in public?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Um, because that's how it is in the organization. If you're a Jehovah's Witness, baptized Jehovah's Witness, you shouldn't be out dating someone that's not a baptized Jehovah's Witness, because dating and courting within the religion is for marriage. So what I see happening here is you have a situation where you have a young man within the Jehovah's Witness organization that's not convinced that it's the truth. So therefore, he's skirting the policies of the religion. The best, I would encourage you to be upfront with him. He's not ashamed of you. He probably really likes you. That's why he's going to these great measures. Like he's risking getting disfellowshipped, or yeah, because you see, if someone's seen him, if two witnesses, it's always a two witness rule, but if two witnesses see him and you together in your car in the country, they could say that you've committed fornication. You couldn't deny it. Two witnesses seen you, and you could be charged with fornication, even though you didn't do it. That's just kind of how that rule works. It can work against you or for you. In this case, against you. So that's how it works with the JW. It'll work against him. So he's hiding. He's going to extremes. He likes you a lot. I think he's willing to leave the religion for you. My encouragement is never get involved in a Bible study with them. It's a cult. It follows Rutherford. Go online. You already went online to find my channel, so just keep going online. You can learn all about the religion. It's a cult, and it follows a man called Rutherford. And you can go to Wikipedia and learn all about Rutherford. Have a nice conversation with your boyfriend next time he meets you in the country, and he likes you because he's gone to a lot of extremes. Anyways, I never discourage love. I never get in the way of love. So I'm just telling you what the religion's about, answering your question. So that's about it for now, folks. And until next time, keep living your life with love.